They laughed when I fell. Not the soft kind of laugh that fades with time, but the cruel kind that sticks to your skin like a scar. The kind that echoes in your head late at night when the world goes quiet. I still remember the way their eyes looked at me that day, full of satisfaction, as if my pain was entertainment, as if my suffering was a joke written just for them. I wasn't always weak. I wasn't always broken. But life has a way of stripping you down slowly, piece by piece, until people stop seeing who you are and only see who you've become in that moment. And in that moment, I was nothing to them. I lost everything when I needed support the most. My job slipped through my fingers, not because I was incapable, but because I trusted the wrong people. Friends turned into spectators. Relatives turned into judges. Even strangers felt comfortable giving opinions about my failure, as if they had earned the right to speak on my life. I asked for help once, just once, and that single moment of vulnerability became the highlight of their jokes for months. They mocked my silence. They mocked my empty pockets. They mocked the way I walked with my head down, trying to carry the weight of disappointment without letting it crush me in public. Look at him, they said. He had potential, they laughed. Some people are just born to lose, they concluded. What they never understood was this. I wasn't quiet because I was weak. I was quiet because I was observing. I was listening. I was memorizing every laugh, every insult, every look of pity disguised as concern. Pain changes a person. It either destroys you or introduces you to a version of yourself you've never met before. For a long time, I thought I was destroyed. There were nights I couldn't sleep, not because of fear, but because my mind replayed everything again and again. Every insult, every betrayal, every moment where I could have defended myself but chose silence instead. I blamed myself for trusting too much, for dreaming too big, for thinking loyalty still mattered in a world addicted to advantage. But slowly, something inside me shifted. I stopped explaining myself. I stopped asking for validation. I stopped expecting fairness. Instead, I started working in silence. While they were laughing, I was learning. While they were gossiping, I was building. While they were enjoying my downfall, I was laying foundations they couldn't see. There was no dramatic comeback montage, no overnight success. Just long days, longer nights, and a burning promise to myself that I would never beg for respect again. Failure taught me discipline. Humiliation taught me patience. Loneliness taught me self-reliance. I learned how to control my emotions because I realized emotions were the weapons they used against me. Every reaction fed their laughter. Every explanation gave them power. So I took that power back by giving them nothing. Months passed. Then years. People forgot about me. They always do when you stop being useful to their entertainment. My name disappeared from conversations, and honestly, that was the greatest gift they could have given me. Because in their absence, I grew. I rebuilt my skills. I rebuilt my confidence. I rebuilt my life, brick by brick, mistake by mistake. I failed again along the way, but this time, failure didn't break me. It trained me. And then one day, something changed. My work started speaking louder than my past. Opportunities started coming from places I never expected. People who once ignored me now wanted meetings. People who once laughed now wanted advice. My silence had become mysterious. My absence had become noticeable. Success doesn't announce itself. It whispers first. The same people who once mocked my pain began asking questions. How did you do it? When did you start? Can you help me? I looked at them and realized something powerful. They didn't recognize me anymore. Not because I looked different, but because I carried myself differently. The insecurity they once fed on was gone. In its place stood calm confidence, earned the hard way. I never insulted them. I never exposed them. I never took revenge the way movies show it. I did something far more painful. I succeeded without them. The day they truly understood what they had done came quietly. No arguments. No confrontations. Just reality. They saw where I stood. They saw where they remained. And for the first time, the laughter disappeared from their faces. Some tried to apologize. Not sincerely, but desperately. Others tried to rewrite history, pretending they had always supported me. A few even tried to pull me back down, because my growth reminded them of their own stagnation. That's when they began to beg, not on their knees, but with their words, their requests, their sudden respect. They wanted mercy. Mercy to be included. Mercy to be helped. Mercy to be forgiven without accountability. I didn't deny them kindness, but I denied them access. Because forgiveness doesn't mean reopening doors that nearly destroyed you. I learned that true power is not revenge, it's control. control over your emotions, control over your boundaries, control over who gets to be part of your life. They laughed at my pain when I was at my lowest. Now they beg for mercy because they finally understand what pain feels like from the outside. And the most satisfying part? I don't need to say a single word. My life answers for me.